Hello everyone, welcome to Telangana Exam Center. Today we'll be talking about one of the important mains modern and question answer related to nutritional poverty. As we all know that in our syllabus and also many a times we have come across the importance of poverty, the challenges of poverty, the removal of poverty eradication measures, and we have also seen hidden hunger, etc. so and so forth. But today we'll be talking about a very important aspect of poverty, that is nutritional poverty. What does it actually means? To understand this, please have the very good concentration with regard to this empty flowchart that I am going to give you. Yes. So first of all, let us understand the meaning of poverty. Poverty is nothing but, as I have already told you in my previous classes, it is an individual who is unable to fulfill basic necessities of life, right? We know this is called as poverty. Who does not have food, clothing and shelter, we call that particular phenomena as a poverty, and the person is called as a poor person in the society. So for the social language we call it as poor, that the particular person is poor. Whereas with regard to economy we call it as poverty. Why? Because if more poor population has been there in a particular country, it becomes a what? Social issue, a social phenomena. That's why it is called as what? Poverty. I hope this is clear. Now just imagine a point here why we are talking about nutritional poverty. Nutritional poverty is very much understood in a very lucid example that I am going to give you. Please have a very good concentration. The meaning of nutritional poverty. Here, if you see in the nutritional poverty, first of all, let us go back to what government is giving in the form of PDS. If you see the government what is giving in the form of PDS, you will know that they give rice, they give what coarse grains, they give what wheat, they give what oil, right or wrong. But do you really think that this is a nutritional food? Can we make a nutritional food? No. So majorly whatever the government PDS is, it is concentrated across giving up was carbs, carbohydrates. Okay, and you can say that we get what? Fats. But apart from this two, we do not have, especially we are not having minerals, we do not have in our vitamins are not there, protein is also not there. Means these three important nutrients are missing in the diet of the PDF, in the whatever the PDF supplies is there. These three are missing, these two are there. So PDS is more inclined towards what? Cereals and fats, nothing but carbs and fats. This is leading to what? A nutritional poverty in the country. Why? Because if you see the minerals you can get from vegetables, and if you see from vitamins you will get from fruits and all. And if you get talk about protein, you have to then you have here mutter is there, you have here eggs are there, you have here meat is there. Okay, and you have here paneer, which are very costly. So vitamins, minerals and protein, if we want to afford, it becomes very costly on the poorer people. Why? Because hardly they will do the labor work, and labor work per day they will get 700 rupees. And just imagine 700 rupees, and the suppose the wife is also working as a maid or a worker also, 1400 rupees for a family of 5 members every other day if they're getting the job. Okay, very difficult to get all of this apart from what? Paying rent, apart from electricity. So obviously what they are doing is, the poor people have no choice because to get the nutritional food for themselves and for their children. So that's, let us take a very very good example here. Okay, labor wages in our country. I'm talking about the unorganized workers. I'm talking about those who are standing at the chaurastas for the asking for the work, like Koti we are having, Toli Choki we are having, many of the Secunderabad we are having, where a lot of labor addas are there. Just go and ask them what is there. You take them for the like unskilled work, like washing the floor, or offloading, or loading your house, the furniture, etc., or painting your house, so masonries, etc. All this will be a part of what? Labor wages. So per day the husband, let us suppose wife is also working, they both are getting what? 800, that will come to 1600 per day, 1600, right? In this per day 1600, let us talk about like 30 days they will work, and let us not talk about what I say is that that 5 days which they will take as a holiday. So for convenience I'm saying, let us take for what? Okay, 1600 for 5 days, 5 zeros are, okay, 5 6 are 30, 5 another 5, 6, 7, 8, 8,000 they are getting. Okay, 8,000. Just imagine 8,000 they are getting for 5 days. Okay, very clearly you understand 8,000 they are getting for 5 days. And if they are working for 5 weeks, because till 25 days I'm talking about, if they're working for 5 weeks, so then 8,000 for 5 weeks. 1 week they are getting this much, so 8,000, it will be on 40. Okay, 40,000 they are getting. It's a very good amount, but that much they will not get in this. They have to pay what they have to pay rent. Okay, they have to pay rent of around 15,000 or 10,000 or whatever it is. They have to take what electricity bill, they have to pay the educational fee of their particular children, they have to spend on health, they have to spend on transport, they have to spend on communication, and they have to also take ration. And ration, basically they are concentrating around what PDS. Okay, and majorly, and school stationery etc all will be there. So that particular amount which I have given at higher price is not, this is like exactly if they are getting 800 rupees for 25 days, and that is not the case always, because a lot of people will not get work on the same day. Maybe they may get once in twice, once in 3 days, once in 2 days, like that they may get the work. So I have taken the very higher limit in order to make you understand. So what generally happens is the poor people have no choice. That's why what they do is they avoid what? They avoid vitamins, minerals, and proteins in their diet. Okay, and in PDS also does not offer them. It is leading to what? A very big nutritional poverty in our country. So that was article in the Hindu newspaper that we have just shown you in the first slide. So I guess what is happening, a statistical example I have given to you. This is all clear. Let us go ahead. Right. So we have actually talked about this nutrition security. I've told you the conceptual understanding of it. Let us decode the data which is there in the Hindu newspaper. Okay, fine. So understanding the systemic challenges faced. Okay, means what challenges we are having, that India is going towards what? Nutritional poverty. Nutritional poverty represents lack of adequate nutrition despite food availability. Means in our country paneer is there, in our country meat is there, in our country we are having fruits are there, in our country vegetables are there, but still these are not being accessible by everyone. Okay, so adequate food supply is there. Okay, but nutrition is not there. Even though we are having adequate food supply, lack of adequate nutrition is there. Okay, so properly listen to me. Food supply is there in our country, means we are having fruits, we are having vegetables, we are having protein supply, all of these are there, but still we lack what? Adequate nutrition. Okay, that's impacting both rich and poor. It is also saying that even the richer people are not taking the nutrition properly. This paradox means having the food adequate food supplies but still not able to take the nutrition. This is a very big paradox, underscores systemic failures, necessitating a very close examination of global and Indian challenges. Why this is happening in our country? Though we are having very good amount of food supplies, but still we do not have adequate. We do not have what? Adequate nutrition. That is what we are talking about here. Okay, right. Causes of nutritional poverty given in the Hindu newspaper is very very good. Understanding the root cause of what? Root causes today. Food insecurity. Food insecurity occurs when individuals lack reliable access to sufficient nutritious food. Okay, reliable access means today we are getting protein, tomorrow we are getting protein, or day after tomorrow we are getting protein. It is not there in our country. The problem here is if we are able to take today, we will not take for 3 4 days even more. So reliable access is not there to sufficient nutrition food, leading to adverse health effects. The disconnect often persists despite overall availability of food in the market. Even though the food is there in the market, but we are not able to have the reliable nutrition is not available. Sometimes you'll get the fruit, sometimes you'll not get the fruit, but food supplies are there. One is economic disparity that I have already spoken about, that the labor wages are very less. Like that, many of the people who are working in supermarket, who are working in saloons, they're getting in the gyms, trainers who are getting hardly 18,000, 20,000 for the total month, and they are able to sustain the complete family with the help of that 18,000, 20,000 is very very harding. So they will definitely, because of the large economic disparities also, the people are unable to afford the nutrition food. Economic disparity creates a very big divide where even calorically sufficient diets may lack essential nutrients. Like you are able to, like if you're in the rural areas, what is our amount of calories we have to take 2400 kilocalories. If you're in the urban area, 2100 kilocalories we can take, right? Even though we are taking this sufficient calories in our bodies, according to this particular article, we are still lacking what? Essential nutrients, leaving many vulnerable to hidden hunger. Many people who are not doing this or only depending upon what calorie intake on the PDS, they are under what? Hidden hunger, regardless of their income level or the spending power. Urbanization contributes to the nutritional poverty as such. Lifestyle changes often lead to poor dietary choices, reduced physical activity, increased reliance on processed foods, further deteriorating nutritional quality. It is very common that when we are having a badam milk, when we are having a lassi, or you can say that when we are having a Kinder Joy, or you can say that when we are having a chocolate milkshake, so that costs you around 30 rupees. But in that 30 rupees, you can have banana, you can have a small apple, you can have oranges, you can have 3-4 foods, or you can have two foods and two vegetables you can take. But because of the changing lifestyles in the urbanized area, we are more concentrated on burger, pizzas, etc. So that's the reason noodles, Maggie, leading to what? Okay, nutritional poverty. So these are some of the important causes where nutrition poverty has been very much pervasive and very much penetrative in our country. Now system has failed. Okay, first of all, we are having production issues are there. Inadequate agriculture practices lead to inefficiency in food production across various regions and crops. Sometimes we'll get guava and sometimes we'll not get guava. Sometimes we'll get watermelon, sometimes we'll not get watermelon. Sometimes we'll get apple, sometimes we'll not get apple. So what is happening here? Inadequate. What is happening? Inadequate agricultural practices. Okay, properly the farmers are not doing the agricultural practices, leading to what? Insufficient productions. And distribution challenges are also there. Inefficient logistic and poor infrastructure contribute to significant and distribution of challenges and inequalities. I will give a normal example for that. Suppose you want to be a agribusiness entrepreneur. Okay, so you want to start, you are Mr. X and you want to start a business. So you thought that agribusiness would a good choice. In agribusiness, suppose you are having like cereals are there, you are having what? Pulses are there, you are having this oil is there, you are having what? Vegetables are there, fruits are there. So which one of the following you want to buy and stock it and give to the kirana people as a retail? Which one of the following you want to stock it? You will tell directly on my face, sir, I will never go for vitamins and mineral vegetables and fruits, because they require what? This cold storages. We have to keep them in a proper controlled temperatures. That you cannot do, right or wrong. And even if you do also, you have to travel, take it to what? Distribute to different places. For that purpose, you are having what? Cold chains should be there, cold storage carriers should be there. That is a very big capital intensive stuff. That's the reason it is better to take cereals and pulses and just transfer it to one place to another place. So distribution challenges are there. If you also able to make it wherever you are stocking and wherever the retailer is stocking, everywhere you need to have what? Cold storages. That's why in kiranas and all, this particular concept is not. And kiranas and all are the ones which are very near to our houses, and if they don't have that particular what I say is that vegetables and fruits, we will not gonna have it. Affordability issues are also there, that I have already told you. High cost will be there with regard to this kind of fruits and vegetables. A lot of people have not even seen broccoli also. Fragmented system is there with regard to fragmented food system. It is a systematic overview. Why? Because inefficiencies in agriculture system lead to scarcity. Production is not good, distribution is not good, affordability, barrier limits access to what? Fragmented distribution of food systems are nothing but some foods are given what? High importance. Like nowadays you are seeing guava, nowadays you are seeing sitafal, nowadays you are seeing mango, banana all the time. But other fruits and other vegetables are what? Neglected. So these fragmented food systems are nothing but the food system has been fragmented. Some are getting what? More exposure, more takers, more supplies there. Some of the products and vegetables are getting very less supply, leading to what? Nutritional or hidden nutrition, right? Now systemic failure, if you see, public health and social welfare limitations are also there. Targeting and coverage gaps are there with regard to public health and social welfare programs the government of India has initiated, which is also leading to nutrition poverty. Only the children who are under the Poshan Abhiyan, they are getting what? Egg, they are getting banana. But in PDS, all of this has not been introduced. That is the reason our public health systems and social welfare system, whatever we have established in the form of PDF or civil supplies department, they are not equipped with a nutritional distribution. That's why nutritional poverty is being seen. Inefficient quality of services contribute to the failure of effective nutrition interventions for both rich and poor population. Okay, so a system of what taking nutrition food is not there in our country, whether it is awareness, whether it in rich people or in the poor people, the nutritional aspects has been completely disregarded many a times, and people are going only for the traditional foods which gives you a lot of carbohydrates and fats, etc., so and so forth. Okay, comparative poverty. Then policy responses and recommendations what we can give. It is again another important area. Multi-sectoral strategies are important. Multi-sectoral meaning agriculture industry, food industry, like food processing industry. Okay, then we are having what social welfare mechanisms, DRDA, Panchayat administration. So multi-sectoral strategies are important in order to improve nutrition access across the sectors. Poshan Abhiyan integrated nutrition program targeting vulnerable populations effectively should be increased not only to the lactating mother but also to those who are nutritionally does not have the proper nutrition. Dietary or focus on nutrition rich foods beyond calorie sufficiency. So government should make a campaign and awareness that we should be including fruits and vegetables and all the important nutrients in order to make our dietary changes so that it helps our body in totality. Technology and data integration is important. Leveraging technology and data is crucial for monitoring nutrition interventions. Implement a real-time analytics can enhance targeting, improve outcomes, and empower. Okay, all these are very important. Yes, now we can see the policy responses and recommendations what we can give to the government of India, or you can see which has already been established. Multi-sectoral strategies should be there, collaborative approaches to improve nutrition, like health systems should be there, which creates campaigns awareness, and also PDS is there, and also civil supplies department is there, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is there. All of them should come together in order to promote well-being of nutritional security in our country. Poshan Abhiyan, which has been very much what applicable to those people who are in the vulnerable populations effectively being implemented, but has been given to lactating mothers and also to the children. It has also to be, it should be also extended to those population which are having nutrition deficient. Dietary quality. Government should improve the awareness with regard to include various nutrients in their diets so that nutrition poverty can be remote. And another important technology and data integration. Leveraging technology and data is crucial for monitoring the nutrition interventions. Implementing real-time analytics can enhance targeting and improve outcomes. So in the suggestions we are having one and two, three suggestions are there, four suggestions you can write. Okay, then this comparative analysis, this is not important, you can skip this in the examination. I hope this is all clear to you. Take care. Thank you. Do watch the channel and do spread the news with regard to this mains question and answer. And do and sure be a part of my mains classes, test series, and mentorship. Have a nice day. Take care.